I answer prompt 2, which asks, has Title IX created equality in men's and women's college athletic programs? Should there be public efforts to encourage more female students to enter well-paid fields such as science and technology? Or is that mainly a matter of individual choice? Explain your responses and give examples of recent gains in athletics and STEM fields. Throughout the history of our country, women have fought for greater social rights. Even going back to the American Revolution, leading feminists such as Abigail Adams advocated for equal education between men and women's property rights, prompting our founding fathers to remember the ladies. However, our new country did not change the state of women's rights from prior to the revolution. As a result, the fight for women's rights continued, led by countless women, such as Sojourner Truth, Susan B. Anthony, and Ida B. Wells. Throughout the efforts of these courageous women and many more, many advancements were made to achieve equality, such as the passing of the 19th Amendment in 1920, granting women the right to vote. Today, the struggle for equality continues because injustice still persists in our society. For example, the pay gap between women and men is astonishing. Also, the gender discrimination in education holds back female youth. Title IX, passed in 1972, addresses this discrimination within education. This law states that no person in the United States shall, on the basis of sex, be excluded from participation in, be denied the benefits of, or be subjected to discrimination under any education program or activity receiving federal financial assistance. In other words, Title IX prohibits sex-based discrimination in education. This includes athletic programs as well. And while this does not require equal funding between men and women's athletic programs, it does require equal treatment as well as equal scholarship opportunities proportional to student participation. The effects of Title IX were huge. Before its passing, only 2% of female college students participated in sports. However, in 2001, women were 43%, and in 2001, women were 43% of the college students participating in sports, and this growth has continued to today. The number of women among the top 100 athletes by total NIL deals increased 37% year over year in 2023 to surpass the number of men, with 52 women in the top 100. So while Title IX has not guaranteed true gender equality in society, it has pushed the United States closer to that goal. Another field that experiences rampant gender bias is STEM. According to an MIT study, women only make up 28% of the STEM workforce as of 2023. In my experience, the few women in my physics and engineering classes were often the brightest and most driven students, partially because they had to be. The unfortunate fact is that for women to stand out or even appear equal to men in the STEM field, they must work harder than their male counterparts. I believe that there should be more efforts to encourage female participants, female students to enter STEM fields. However, I believe that those efforts should be done in large part by parents. The role parents have on children is immense, and while seeing female scientists on TV or hearing about them in school is important, it is much more influential among children if parents encourage women to go into STEM fields. Most of the women I know who plan on studying a field in STEM have strong parental role models who have encouraged them to do so. Ultimately, the more women who go into these male-dominated roles, the closer our society will come to achieving true gender equality. Examples of the progress our country has made to bettering equality between men and women include the increasing number of women in STEM, even if the number is not as high as it should be to achieve true gender equality.